How faster you can get if you buy a TT bike? Does it make sense to buy a TT bike if your average speed is only 30-35 km per hour? Today we are going to find out it. My name is Suren. I'm a triathlon coach, a sports scientist with more than 10 years of experience, and also I'm a founder of Trisystems. Today I'm going to ride 3 attempts on a road bike, 150 watts, 200 watts and 250 watts. So the average speed will be 30-35 km per hour. And after that I switched to a TT bike and I will do the same. This is Anaerobic Treschold. It's a top-level road bike with a good wheels, 52 millimeters, Ultegra D2, and the weight of this bike is 7.5 kilograms. This is also top-level Anaerobic Bolide TT bike. It's heavier, it's 8.3 kilograms, Dura-Ace D2 and also 50 millimeters carbon wheels. It's heavier, it's worse handling, it's less comfortable and it's more expensive. Is it worth buying it? Today I'm going to find out it. To make this experiment more reliable, Nick is going to help me today. Nick is the world champion medalist. And at the same time, more than 20 athletes in different parts of the world will do the same experiment at the same time. And in the end of the video, I will give you a complete guide depending on your level. Where are you right now? Do you need to switch to TT bike or not? This is the first time on YouTube when so many athletes trying to answer to this question. This is a straight road, 1.5 kilometers, along the rowing channel. I'm going to warm up first 500 meters and then I will sit in the race position and I will ride 150 watts for 1 kilometer. After that I turn back and I will do the same in a reverse direction. So first 500 meters is a warm-up and after that 1 kilometer in race position, holding 150 watts. After that it's a Nick turn to do the same. So we are going to start with 150 watts. The second attempt will be 200 watts and the third attempt will be 250 watts. After that, we are going to switch to TT bikes and do the same experiment on TT bikes. Okay, we've just finished and I'm ready to share some results with you, and they are surprisingly interesting. On your screen you can see my results on road bike and on TT bike, and surprisingly there is not a lot of difference between them. So first attempt, 150 watts. TT bike is 0.5 kilometers per hour faster. Second attempt, 200 watts. TT bike is slower, 0.6 kilometers per hour. And third attempt, 250 watts, and TT bike 0.2 kilometers per hour faster. So you can see that there is no much difference between them. And on TT bike I felt less comfortable, but at the same time on the road bike I choose a really aero position, a really aggressive aero position, and no, I'm not able to ride in this position like Ironman bike stage. But I also want to say that it's a new TT bike and I'm not used to it, so maybe I need to adjust my position, maybe not, but let's see Nick result. Maybe it will open something for us. Nick was faster on his TT bike in each attempt. 150 watts, 1.2 kilometers per hour faster. 200 watts, 0.2 kilometers per hour faster. And 250 watts, 0.6 kilometers per hour faster. So in average, he is faster, 0.7 kilometers faster on TT bike than on his road bike. And for example, if he ride Ironman on TT bike, he can do it 4 minutes faster than on a road bike. And also Nick also told me that he chose aero position, aggressive aero position on his road bike, and he is not able to hold it for Ironman stage. You can see that the results are not stable. And that's the disadvantage of outdoor aero testing. That's why you need a wind tunnel, but we don't have it, that's why we do it that way. But we have a lot of other athletes around the world who completed the same experiment. A total of 21 athletes completed the same experiment all over the world, and I'm ready to share the results with you. On average, the speed on the TT bike was faster by 2.2 kilometers per hour than on the road bike. Interestingly, for 150, 200 and 250 watts, the increase in speed was the same, 2 kilometers per hour. And for 300 watts, the increase was 2.5 kilometers per hour. But I need to say that only 9 out of 21 athletes drove 300 watts, because there was a strict instruction that you can't ride above your anaerobic threshold. And only 9 athletes have anaerobic threshold above 300 watts. So as you can see, in order to draw any conclusions from such studies, you need a lot of athletes to complete the experiment. I gave you the average results, but some athletes like me didn't improve when we switched to TT bike, and some athletes improved by 3-4 kilometers per hour. So I started analyzing what is the reason of that. It turned out that the difference is how aggressive you can be in your position on a road bike and on a TT bike. So athletes who choose a really aggressive aero position on a road bike, they didn't improve that much when they switched to a TT bike. And athletes who choose not that aggressive position on a road bike, they improved a lot when they switched to TT bike. So first of all, I want to say that all athletes mentioned that driving a TT bike is much more difficult, so it's worse handling, and you don't have brakes when you ride on a TT position. So it's more dangerous, I would say, and you need a lot of skills and experience. So first of all, you need to be good on a road bike. If you are good on a road bike, you can consider buying a TT bike. That's important to say. And the second conclusion, if you decide to buy a TT bike, you can improve in average by 2.2 kilometers per hour. But it depends on how aggressive you are on a road bike and how aggressive you will be on a TT bike. And what's that? What's to improve by 2.2 kilometers per hour? So if you, for example, if you are taking part in an Ironman, and if you complete a cycling stage in 6 hours on a road bike, you can do it by 22 minutes faster if you switch to a TT bike. And if your result is 5 hours on a road bike, you can do it 16 minutes faster on a TT bike. But the one important question left. What would be if you set aero extensions on your road bike? Would it be so much difference in that case between a road bike and CT bike? So what do you think? Let me know in the comment what you think about it. And if this video gets more than 500 likes, I will do such experiments and I will let you know the results. Thank you for watching the whole video. Click on like button, subscribe. It really helped me to grow my channel. And also if you have any questions, comment and I answer to them.